be mainly manifesting the ability to change the Vatavarana, to alter the weather temperature. Vatavarana is a very beautiful, it has beautiful meanings. The very word Vatavarana in Sanskrit, it means two things, both the weather externally and internally. So this power is your ability to alter weather of any place just by your will. You can make a chosen place hot, cold, rain, snow. You can do anything you want through your will, whether it is making the place hot, cold, or making it rainy, making it snow, anything you want, you can use your will and do it. See, this power actually means the very word altering the Vatavarana. Why the word Vatavarana is used? Because in Hinduism, for all the internal and external groups, the same thing is used. The word Vatavarana is used. Why they use the exact same word? Swamiji beautifully tells, because the internal moods, the inner space that you carry, and the external reality are one and the same. You changing this can be changing that. Change of that can be changing this. That's why we experience whenever it's too hot and humid, you feel so frustrated, you feel so tired, drained. Sometimes when it's cold, you feel like you feel very cozy, comfortable, and all of that. The external temperature will be altered based on your internal moods, and your internal moods can alter the external temperatures. Now, I'm going to request all of you here to please head to AccuWeather.com. Please head to this link, AccuWeather.com, and you're all going to type in the city of your choice. It could be any place. You could put in Germany. You could put in any place that you want, like any city you want in particular. Can I request every one of you to do it? Can I please request all of you to head to AccuWeather.com? Or you can even go to any other weather forecasting websites, not just AccuWeather.com, anything. This is just to help you initially one. You can Google and go to any weather forecasting website, and you're going to type in a city of your choice. You can put any place you want. Can I request all of you to please head to the link and confirm? Once you put in the location, I request all of you to please take a moment and take a screenshot of that particular weather temperature. Currently, exactly as it is, please take a screenshot of that particular weather temperature. For example, if it is predicted as sunny in one city, or it's predicted as cold, going to rain, take a screenshot of it as it is right now. And most importantly, listen carefully. The prediction, the forecast should not, it should not be forecasted as rain if you're going to manifest rain in a place. It should not be forecasted as hot if you're going to increase the heat of a particular place. Are all of you catching it so far? If you're all clear, can I request you all to put yes in the chat? Okay, I see Madhurjiti has posted. Can I request all of you to please post the current weather in the place you're manifesting? Ma Rani Ayer, Ma Prema Bhaktika, Ma Prema Rupa, Ma Rema Devi, Ma Hadlin, Ma Mahaganapati, Ma Ishana Priyatmananda. Can I request all of you to please post the current weather in the place that you're manifesting? You all can go to AccuWeather.com and take. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to intensely connect the chant the Mahavakya, and Visualize Swamiji in your third eye. Consciously decide to connect to nature and change your Vata Varana on the inside. You will change the Vata Varana on the outside. Just change what your mood is on the inside. You will change the mood of the outside. You can choose anything that you want to manifest. You want to make the place hot, you want to make the place cold, anything is fine. Sit now. Consciously decide to sit and manifest this power. Please start. Connect with Swamiji deeply.
Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham
Chant the Mahavakya.
Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham
Please relax.
Om
I request all the participants to please share
Paramashivoham
how many of you have started manifesting? How many of you have actually started seeing you're able to manifest it? The moment you connect to nature, the moment you start experiencing your inner Vata Varana change, by default, you will see that the external Vata Varana changes. I request all the participants, every one of you, to post what is your experience. How many of you were able to clearly, you actually experienced the deep oneness and you were able to start manifesting? When you just start manifesting this power, right, you'll see so beautifully that space of oneness will start deeply developing in you. And what this will do is, it will start actually establishing that super-determinism more and more stronger and powerful in you. Now, we're all going to be learning about one of the most important sacred secrets, where Swamiji reveals about one beautiful quality, how you experience the self-drive, a very, very important aspect of our life. Because many times we look at life and we think like, I have tried, I'm not sure how to manifest it, maybe it's not working for me, this and that. Now what Swamiji is revealing to all of us about is this, how to retain your self-driving inspiration. It's a very important session. Let's all listen to this revelation now, and I'm going to request you all to please post your understandings in the chat after you listen to the session.
Today I wanted to expand on this one truth. Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. In all of us, please listen, in all of us, there is a strong cognition which is spontaneous for us, which forms the core of our heart, core of our being. Hridaya Guhya, which is cherished in the cave of the heart. For some people, I am this body is the Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. They function, think, do everything with that understanding. I am this body from morning till night. Painting and cleaning externally and internally takes the whole day. Internal washing, cleaning, filling. External washing, cleaning, painting takes whole day. Even the little remaining time they have, they will be working to get all this. Understand? All of us have Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya. In our heart cave, a natural understanding, a spontaneous flow of knowledge. Some people think mind, name and fame, the reward, joy. Joy which comes when others praise you. That is you. If that becomes your Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya, the spontaneous knowledge about life, then whole life you run behind that stupid Nobel Prize. And finally, you get rejected and dejected, and you go on teaching how to live to people. You need to understand what actually your Hridaya guhya. In the heart cave, you think as your spontaneous cognition about inner image, outer image, life image and others image. Spontaneously what do you think? Understand? Spontaneously what you understand. Spontaneously what you carry. I wanted every one of you to know, spontaneously what you carry is what you brought from the past birth. That is what you brought from the past births. My hridaya vidya, hridaya guhya tahara vidya. The spontaneous cognition, knowledge I brought in my heart cave is completely aligned to all these four images. Completely aligned to all these four images. Aligned to all these four images. Listen. Completely aligned to all these four images. I may want to repeat this again and again till you listen. Listen. That was my spontaneous flow of life. What you feel inside you as you, what you declare outside you as you, what you want others to experience you as you, what you feel about others and the world. Aligning all these four to best and constantly, please listen, the life happening in you, every moment you feeling I exist is like energy. To whatever you want, you can infuse that life into it. If you constantly think, I have so much of SDHD, I can never be successful, more and more you associate yourself with that, that becomes alive. Understand? In the beginning you may not be able to change what happens outside, but you will be able to always change what happens inside. So decide, even for a few minutes, you will not empower, energize the concept that you are a failure, you are struggling, you are. Few days before, one of my Swami was telling, I complete and get out, again I fall back, and complete and get out, again I fall back. You want to enjoy this personality. You are enjoying this space. You want to empower this idea of I rise and fall, because you must be enjoying the effort, hard effort you are putting. Understand? Hard work is nothing but ignorance. You don't have intelligence to do the smart work. You are stupid enough not to do the smart work. What you do is called hard work. And if you enjoy hard work, nobody is going to say no, but you are stupid. Why will you complete yourself and then come out again, fall into the same ditch and complete yourself and come out? Because you empower that cognition. I am struggling, sincere, seeker. Because you set a standard to yourself. long ago. At least I will be a good seeker. Whether I achieve it or not, who knows? I don't think I can achieve. That and all is not possible for me. But I'll be a good seeker. And maybe that is the way you will try to get others' attention. See, I am struggling and coming out. But stupid thing, nobody is ready to listen to your struggle. Understand? How much ever you try to decorate your struggle, nobody is ready to listen to your struggle unless you win the game. Only when you win the game, your struggles are garlanded, respected, worshipped. Your struggles by itself has no respect. So decide to win the game now. See, every moment your life empowers some cognition. Either, see, all these different cognitions. I am struggling. I can't achieve it. I can achieve it. I have achieved it. All these are just various cognitions, various balloons. You can fill the gas in any balloon. Your life is the gas. You can fill the gas in any balloon. Why do you want to waste your gas into the stupid balloon? I am struggling. Complete it. Get rid of it. I have achieved. Fill the balloon of I have achieved. Then what is the qualifications of achieved? Person who has achieved? Always be aligned. This aligning, I wanted to expand on this little deeper. Morning when you wake up, just ask yourself, an authentic person who lives Advaita, how he will wake up? He will just wake up like Mahadeva and bless the world. How he will shower himself, clean himself gracefully. What he will do next? Whatever I am doing, is it aligned to my identity, which I want to build as my inner image, which I want to show as outer image, the other's image and life image, which I want to take the responsibility for? This aligning, the moment you decide, yes, this action has to be done if I want to have this outer image. After that, no conflict, no question of conflict, no question of contradiction, no question of anything else. No question of conflict, no question of contradiction, no question of anything else. In all of your life, what you want to build, clearly decide now and always align your actions to it. That is what is spiritual practice. In my case, I came with what I want, all these four clearly, and always my actions were aligned to it. That is why I claim born enlightened. Understand? The Hridaya Guhya Tahara Vidya was very clear. The spontaneous expression, the way you think, every moment you are thinking, let it be aligned to what you want to show you as you to the world. What do you want to feel you as you to you? What do you want others to feel you as you? What do you want to feel as world. Again and again and again align yourself to that authenticity. The best inner image you want to have, best outer image you want to have, best others image you want to have, best life image you want to have. How much ever you think it is difficult, it is achievable. Be very clear. The idea of your difficulty is nothing but your SDHD. See, the mirage water need not be drained for your car to go in the road. The summertime, noon, mid-noon, you will see the mirage water in the road. It literally looks like a large water body in the middle of the road. Do you need to bring big motor pumps, pipe and drain the water for your car to drive? No. You just need to understand it is illusion and drive. Same way, your SDHD, you don't need to be struggling with it. You just need to know it is your SDHD and drive. I tell you, anything can be given up in the life. Anything can be lost. Not one thing. That is self-driving motivation. Just if that is maintained, everything is done. The high self-drive, in anything you take it up. The high self-drive is life. Not having the high self-drive is death. That's all. That's all is life. Whenever in your life you lived with a high self-drive, you are alive. Whenever it was lost, you are dead. Whenever you had high self-drive in your life, you were alive. Don't remember the moments of money as important moments in your life. Don't remember moments you have been rewarded, awarded as the important moments of your life. Don't keep those stupid photographs of your graduation, your lottery winning in your house as your important moments of the life. No. When that stupid cap was put and that certificate was given in your hand, you became intelligent. Don't keep that as a memorable moments of your life in your house. Whenever you had a high self-drive, those moments are the most memorable moments of your life. Keep them as the memorable moments of your life in your house. I tell you, high self-drive. Don't keep that stupid marriage photograph, your graduation photograph, all that as the memorable moments of your life. Your first baby, you bought a new house, first house. All these as the memorable moments of your life. No, all this happens as an accident. The high self-inspired drive moments you had in your life, those moments, memories of those moments, achievements of those moments, it might have been as simple as you took the lawn mower and mowed your whole house, whole lawn. Or you took the vacuum cleaner and cleaned your whole house. It can be as simple as those moments. Or you decided to hike the mountain and went on a hike. Or you decided to swim and swam for 2-3 hours. Or you decided to go for a long perpetual completion session and sat for 3-4 hours in the space of completion. It can be as simple as any one of these. high self-drive moments should be respected, celebrated, worshipped, remembered as the memorable moments of your life. All this, the first house you bought, the graduation certificate, your marriage, your first kid, all these can be social accidents. You say that social accident moments of my life. Keep them all in archives in your house, social accident moments of my life. But only when you were living in the high drive. It can even be in your office, without bothering about what money is going to come or anything. You just sat for 10 days and finished a project. Those moments, high self-drive moments, get them as the memorable moments of your life. Get them as memorable moments of your life. And they are only memorable moments of your life. They are only memorable moments of your life. They only need to be repeated. Understand? The moments need to be repeated in your life is the high self-drive moments. Not for money, neither for reward or for any other things. Just out of self-inspiration. The dharmic high drive moments you had in your life are the moments to be celebrated, experience to be cherished, inspiration to be kept alive, life to be recreated. Please understand, again and again and again, see how you can become more and more authentic to your best inner image, outer image, life image, others image. Understand, any doubt you have, any idea you have, you cannot achieve that 4 is SDHD. Self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. SDHD. Go on completing with those SDHDs. Go on completing with those SDHDs. Let the external situation not create SDHD in you, not encourage SDHD in you. Understand, the external situations should not be creating an SDHD in you. Constantly complete the SDHD and constantly align yourself to the declared identities, to the best identity. That is what I call Advaitic activism. Advaitic activism. This is what exactly I call Advaitic activism. Advaitic activism is my life. Advaitic activism is my message. I expect Advaitic activism to be your life. And Advaitic activism is our collective life. Understand, you need self-drive to complete SDHDs. No one can complete SDHDs for you. No one can complete. That is the only thing even Guru cannot do for you. Everything else Guru can do, and only Guru can do. But completing with SDHD, even Guru cannot do, only you can do it to yourself. That is the freedom you have to live or leave SDHD. Just decide. Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Understand? Living with SDHD feels good or leaving the SDHD feels good. Completing with SDHD, only you can do it to yourself. Again and again and again, demanding authenticity from yourself. Again and again and again, asking for authenticity from yourself. I tell you, if you retain your self-driving inspiration, whether you are grihastha or sannyasi, doesn't matter, you will become enlightened. If you lose your self-drive, whether you are a grihastha or a sannyasi, be very clear, you will be a failure. It is SDHD that matters. If you complete SDHD, you achieve it. If you are suffering, struggling with it, your life becomes hell. It is SDHD that decides whether your life is going to have the self-drive, enlightenment or not. SDHD is like a cow dung. If that is dumped, even the diamond will be covered. Even the diamond will lose its shining if just ordinary cow dung is dumped on it. But even if 1,000 years the cow dung was on diamond, the moment you wash the cow dung, diamond will again shine in its original glory. Even if you are suffering, struggling with SDHD for a million years, if you wash the SDHD now, your inner glory will stand up again. Understand? Come to the space of Advaitic activism. Come to the space of Advaitic activism. Come to the space of Advaitic activism. The more and more you align yourself, your declared inner image, best outer image, best others image, best life image, the more and more you tune yourself to that, more and more you become authentic. The more and more you become authentic, the more and more you live enlightenment. Please understand, self-drive is the source of the knowledge a human being has. Means that is Saraswati. Knowledge is not number of books you read. Knowledge is not number of concepts you know. The amount of self-drive you have. Understand, giving a right context to the self-drive is only the job of Saraswati, knowledge. When there is a right context, the self-drive never gets dried up. If it gets dried up, it is from the wrong context. It is the lower level pleasures. It is not self-drive. Self-drive which gets dried up is from violence. are from greed. Please understand. The self-drive comes out of fear and greed gets dried up just in few days. Giving the right context for your self-drive is the job of Saraswati. All the knowledge, the reason for all the knowledge, reason for all the books, reason for all the knowledge transmission mechanism is to give you the right context for your self-drive. To give the right context for your self-drive. Giving the right context for your self-drive is the source, purpose, reason, cause, sole cause of your knowledge. And I tell you, your self-drive is the greatest wealth you can have, which will never be lost, which will come with you for births after births after births. Self-drive is the one and only wealth you can carry from one birth to another birth. Please understand. If you want to go to US, you have to change Indian currency to US currency. If you want to come from US to India, you have to change US currency to Indian currency. The same currency will not be useful in the other country. Same way, when you leave the body, whatever you accumulated in this birth, wealth, life, relationships, properties, nothing will be useful in the next birth. But the self-drive you accumulated will be there with you in your biomemory as your asset. I tell you, self-drive is the Lakshmi. Self-drive is the ultimate wealth, ultimate asset. Anyone can accumulate, anyone can acquire. Not having self-drive is nothing but deep hatred towards you or towards others, life. I tell you, whoever does not have self-drive has a deep negative pattern about life and others. They are constantly abusing life and others, criticizing life and others, deep incompletion with others and life. I wanted to remind all of you, all tiredness, all boredom is nothing but self-conflicts and self-contradictions. Self-conflicts and self-contradictions. Self-conflicts and self-contradictions. People with self-drive are rewarded by Kala Bhairava with life. People who don't have that are slammed by life, Kala. Understand, self-drive is life. From the right context, self-drive from the right context, self-drive from the right space. Self-drive is the only energy, Durga, you can have. Nothing else is energy. Not your muscle power or your thinking power. All that are not the top energy. self-drive is the energy of life. Understand? Self-drive is Saraswati. Self-drive is Lakshmi. Self-drive is Durga. Driving yourself constantly, I tell you, anything stops your self-drive from the right context is incompletion. Immediately complete with it and get rid of it. The verse in Bhagavad Gita, the words of Sri Krishna, Uttared Atmanatmanam Atmanam Avasadayet. This is the exact interpretation I will give. Raising your self-drive by yourself by setting the right context. You will be a great friend for yourself. If you can't raise your self-drive by yourself by setting the right context, you are the greatest enemy for you. It is the self-drive that makes you king or beggar. It is the self-drive that gives you self-respect or not. It's a self-drive that gives you the ability to exist. That is a self-drive that gives you the strength to live. Self-drive is the love for life. Self-drive is the devotion for life. Self-drive is commitment towards life. Self-drive is the scale to measure your authenticity, integrity, responsibility, and enriching. I tell you, now whatever I am speaking, if you just pen down, when you started developing the patterns, ideas, moving out of your original Advaitic state and relive, it will be literally like a miracle cure for tons of problems you have. Even not having self-drive is a problem. If you find out when you lost the Advaita, that is the time you would have lost your self-drive for life. Just do this simple process. First, pen down the ideas, patterns, concepts which makes you feel you are away from your non-dual state. Second, think and pen down when that patterns have started developing in you, how you developed those patterns, those incidents. Third, relive all those incidents. Fourth, relive and complete them. Fifth, start living Advaita, non-dual state of consciousness. That's all.
fatigue decision or decision fatigue means fatigue which happens to you by making decisions. Actually, decision fatigue is fatigue decision. Listen. Decision fatigue is nothing but fatigue decision. I'll explain. When you decide to superimpose elephant on a wooden sculpture, elephant, the fear or greed or other emotions, opinions associated with elephant gets aggravated in you. When you go through that ups and downs, incompletions, you become tired. Listen carefully. Yesterday I was discussing with some of the Adinavasis preparing for Sadashivoham. Actually, whole day nothing is being done other than making few phone calls. But everyone is tired, fatigued, thinking they are doing two big things. Nothing. Nobody is building here. Even if buildings are happening, big buildings are happening, what you are doing is only phone call. Nothing else. If you just do the postmortem and see exactly what you are doing, it's only phone call and talking and at the most signing. That's it. But you are so arrogant, you don't want to believe you are not doing anything. Because you are always, you thrive on pampering yourself with arrogance. Pampering yourself with arrogance is the way you thrive. So naturally, to cheat others, you start using the word, I am doing this, I am doing that. And finally, you yourself start believing and get cheated by it. You getting cheated by yourself is what I call fatigue decision or decisions of fatigue. The decision making leading to fatigue are out of fatigueness you decide to be arrogant. I tell you. Fatigueness, when you are tired, you decide to believe you are doing two big things. Because you need to justify to yourself you are big, you are doing something great. I can't understand people becoming tired by traveling. They say, oh, I came from Chennai to Bangalore, I am tired, I have to go and lie down. Hey, what have you done? Other than sitting in the AC car. It is just most cunning, arrogant way of cheating others. Unfortunately, while you utter these words to cheat others continuously, after 4 or 5 times you start believing that words and get cheated. Get cheated terribly, understand? If you cheat your boss, you are doing great, you may gain some money. If you cheat yourself, you lost your very life. Anybody who cheats himself or herself loses life. You are in utter confusion, don't know what to do, don't have direction, don't have any real movement done. Tired, busy. End of the day, if you see, just blown arrogance. I am this, I am that, I am doing this, I am doing that. Actually, if you see what you are doing, nothing more than calling or talking. I told to the Adinavasi whom I was talking, now you are standing here, holding your hands. For this, at least 100 decisions your brain has to take. To put the weight on the right leg, left leg, hold the hands together, all that. To build this whole campus, less number of decisions only your brain need to take. Actually, even for your breathing, how many decisions your brain need to take? Less than that number of decisions only you need to take every day. Even you are most productive, much better than me. Even if you are in that space, you need to take only less decisions which you need to take for your breathing. For your breathing, if you are taking 200 decisions, and if you take just 100 decisions for the work, the whole thing will be successful. It's arrogance. The false identification, because of your decision, whoever is working, you attribute all that glory to you. You attribute all that glory to you, which is not true. Which is not true. Arrogance. Because decision makers are paid more money than the people who are working, you develop certain arrogance. Decision fatigue is the direct result of the mental setup you carry, whether you are under the matrix or outside the matrix. Please be informed, anybody who has a decision fatigue is inside, under the matrix. You are under the matrix. Anybody who understands, actually if you see more subtler way, for breathing, how many decisions you take? Less number of decisions only you need to take, even to be an ultimate successful billionaire or to do any work done. If you understand that, suddenly work will bring a lot of strength, joy, activism, being alive. If the micromanagement does not bring frustration and fatigue in you, you are out of matrix. Even your so-called macro-management brings fatigue, decision fatigue in you, you are within the matrix. Arrogant, violent, you are dangerous to live with. Fatigue decision, people's prana is dangerous to breathe. Kandu muttu kettu muttu, don't even see them. It will be disaster for you. Don't even talk to them. They will put poison into you. Understand. Most of your problems, stupid thing called decision fatigue and arrogance developed due to decision fatigue, destroys your life, and matrix always pampers it. If you come down to the existential ground reality and see your life, nothing but a few decisions I took, which is as easy as breathing, few words I uttered, which is as easy as flirting, few signatures I made, which is as easy as autographing. That's all. Nothing else is done. If you understand that, you will be a light being. You will be young forever. You will never become old. You may become bold, but not bald. If any thought current makes you believe you are working, you are tired, you need to be pampered, you are worthy of this, that, they will destroy your life. They will make you old. They will swallow your life. Anybody who makes you believe, makes you understand the ground reality, actually you are not doing anything. It is as simple as breathing and chatting, just walking around, as simple as, see, if you have a vacation, what all you will do? You are not doing anything more than that in any of your job, I am telling you. It is just your idea of today vacation, today office.
Whether it's the Balasant having pus in his ears needs healing, or somebody came and stole something in some branches, or some devotee got into accident, he needs immediate healing, I need to attend. How I sit and go on micromanaging tirelessly, almost 800 to 1000 decisions I make a day without decision fatigue. Actually, 2 days before the Sadashivoham started, I took the Sadashivoham team all around the campus and I was telling them, hey, don't think you guys have done a big job. All of us put together, we made 2000 phone calls and 100 successful phone calls, that's all. Don't think about what you did based on the result. Think only based on what you did. If you think based on the result, you will fall into decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is one of the biggest suffering of the corporate mind. And I said, all of us put together made 2000 phone call and 100 successful phone call, that's all. The whole team collapsed, came down to planet Earth. I should say got grounded from the airy, fairy, Hari. Result is the sign of our completion, but based on result, you cannot assume what you have done. When it comes to what you have done, see, feeling about what you contributed should come only from what is the effort you put. See, what I am talking is talking from the context of becoming egoistic out of air, thin air. All right, this whole thing is done. What these guys have done? One phone call to this contractor, one phone call to the umbrella fellow, one phone call to the Dumbai fellow, one phone call to the volunteers team. They tied it over. So that is what exactly I feel about I just come and blush with the deities for a few minutes and go around, tease some of the brahmacharis and make fun of these balasans, and then come back and sit and just spend a little time asking some questions and answering some questions. Sometimes questioning your answers and sometimes answering your questions. Go back and rest back into samadhi. That's all. You not
building castles in the air about your contribution keeps you away from denial and keeps you grounded about life. The decision fatigue is all about entertaining denial. When you entertain denial, listen carefully. You need to justify you are doing too many big things. So you have to always weigh yourself based on the result, not based on what you contributed. This is one of the biggest corporate problem. And I tell you, decision fatigue damages your liver and intestine. If you remove decision fatigue from your life, you will grow younger. Decision fatigue starts as delusion, ends as disease. Decision fatigue starts as delusion, grows as disorder, ends as disease. I know many of you are not convinced that you have a decision fatigue. You all feel that really you are contributing something. Because it is such an important, how important I am for the society and for the people around me. That is one of the important food you eat. That is being now denied. Understand? Listen. You may now think how the length and this denial is connected. Whenever you decide, I will not put my energy on lawyer, engineer, multiple things, and I will put only in one. You will start seeing your efficiency to engage with life drastically comes down due to boredom attack. You always think, I'll put all the 12 hours into the law and master, and you forget to understand there is something called boredom, which will be attacking you. You will be falling prey for it. You may have to face that in your course. You don't plan to handle, you don't have a right plan to handle the boredom. But you deny all the other entertaining aspects of your routine. When the boredom attacks, you collapse. Denial always leads to low efficiency, low engagement with life. When the engagement with life comes down, depth of the boredom increases. Depth of the boredom, denial, less engagement with life, decision fatigue is all one and the same. Listen, decision fatigue steals your life from you. Decision fatigue directly tires your liver and intestine. Decision fatigue directly affects your very existence. The NRI Hindus, non-residential Indians, Hindus, listen. This is one of the important message I have for you. It has nothing to do with spirituality. You get heart diseases, heart problems, and die younger 600 times, not percentage. Listen, 600 times. Listen to me once more, not percentage. If you want, Google it. I again and again read that line. No, is it percentage or time or spelling mistake or error? So I landed upon one or two articles saying 600%. Then I went through again and again, larger number of articles and more authenticated papers published with the original names and the organization names which did research are talking 600 times. Even I could not understand. But I can give you the original reference. 600 times you are more prone to the heart problem, heart disease, death. Reason is, I tell you, decision fatigue. Only one reason, decision fatigue. If you are an NRI, 99% of you are in white-collar job. Only the construction workers in Dubai and few working class in Malaysia and Singapore, like this exemption only does blue-collar job. 99% of you are doing only white-collar job. Then what is the need for you to die so early? One and only reason, decision fatigue. If I can make NRI community understand decision fatigue from the angle of physical, physiological, psychological, not even from the angle of spiritual, because still the NRIs have their own matrix. Till you get out of the matrix, I can't teach you spirituality. Even from the angle of physical, physiological, psychological, decision fatigue destroys your life. Understand? If I make this one truth to the whole NRI community, if I can reach this one truth to the NRI community, I feel I have done my responsibility. Because it is very unfortunate, the NRI community is not understanding or not yet discovered the solution. They have not understood the decision fatigue can be healed just in one sitting. It does not need to be part of your life. A simple understanding about integrity, grounding yourself based on integrity. Oh, listen, listen. Understanding the cosmic flow of life, like karma, naturally takes its own course of life. Listen to every truth I am revealing. Understanding the natural flow of life means knowing people who harm you will get their karma back. People who support you will get their punya back. If you do something wrong, you get the karma. If you do something wrong but you raise your consciousness, you can save yourself from the karma coming back. Understanding these few basic principles takes away tiredness, boredom, decision fatigue from your head. Listen, decision fatigue is nothing but cherished revenge and frustration by coming to a conclusion, world is not fair. Listen, when you feel world is not fair, you block the flow of energy through you. You block your Shakti. You fall into frustration. Naturally, that leads to decision fatigue. Understanding world is just dharmic. Having simple eyes to see how the karma comes back, how nobody can escape from good or bad. Understanding this basic truth takes away all decision fatigue, frustration, anger about life, vengeance you cherish about people and life, known, unknown, all that just taken away. You become a free channel for energy to flow. Listen. Knowing whether human society or world, nature, everything known and unknown flows as per dharma. I tell you guys, it is this clarity, just because of this clarity, karma naturally goes back to people. I don't initiate new karma. See, listen carefully. This is one of the biggest confusion, all those so-called logical brains. People try to tell, maybe, see, when I tell them, hey, don't kill the goat and eat, next Janma, the goat will come as a human being and kill you and eat. They say, maybe Swamiji, last Janma, the goat killed me and ate. That is why now I am killing the goat and eating. Stop initiating new karma. Then your Kundalini will be awakened. You will have the Shakti to see the flow of whole life. Stop this idiotic justification for initiating new karma. Listen carefully. When I realized the flow of dharma and flow of karma, I stopped initiating new karma chakra or the karmic chains. that has brought so much energy in me. So much energy, I tell you. Every time I start having larger visualization, larger plans, larger work. Every time when people try to hit me, persecute me, I flare up and become larger than their imagination. Secret of my energy is knowing the karma flow and dharma flow. I just know you don't need to initiate anything to take revenge on people. Initiate, focus everything to protect you and creatively contributing. That's all. You protect yourself. For that, you can do everything. And go on contributing creatively. Even when I give a simple hug, it is absolutely creative. I just want to lubricate that being's inner space with my love and compassion and acceptance so it can flower into a beautiful, powerful being. Same way when I scream, I just carve that being to become a god in every level. I stop just with these two. Maximum I protect myself and I go on contributing creatively because I am assured inside me experientially about the flow of the dharma, flow of the karma. I do not have a cherished vengeance, cherished anger, cherished violence. All of you should know. You may not have cherished anger towards one person, but you may have a whole against the whole system. You may have a cherished anger and violence against the whole humanity, against the whole economical system, against the whole currency system. When you cherish the anger against the whole system, or the organization you are working for, or the career you are doing, or the clients you are having, you may have anger towards the whole system. Even that gets you decision fatigue. When you cherish anger towards one person, it's called vengeance. When you cherish anger towards unknown system, it's called frustration. Vengeance and frustration both brings decision fatigue in you. If you have seen my administration personally, you will see clearly neither known nor unknown vengeance. I'll keep myself away from people. I know the cobras. I know culinaries. I keep myself away, protect. But I will not cherish anger, vengeance, or frustration and all. Because I know karma will get back. Karma will get back. I give you few minutes. I'll first consolidate and tell you the whole thing. Listen. Understanding flow of karma, flow of dharma, heals you inside. All your anger, vengeance, frustration is healed. Then naturally your innate quality of compassion and love, motherliness overflows. All the decision fatigue disappears. Listen, actually this is like a conversation between Guru and the disciple. Guru says, if you think I know it very well, then you certainly have known only very little expression of Brahman's true nature and form. What you know is conditioned by your limited perception of Brahman's expression in yourself and its expression among the gods too. Therefore, Brahman, the absolute truth, is still to be sincerely inquired into, contemplated and internalized by you. Listen, at certain level, attacked by tiredness, self-inflicted boredom makes you feel you know it. That's all can be known. You give up on you. And you feel everything is okay. I have seen this during the manifestation of powers. People actually fight with the so-called willpower. It is not willpower, will arrogance. If I make it now, it has to happen now. If it is not happening, then it is not for me. Leave it. Willpower. What do you think as willpower? Is nothing but will arrogance. Real willpower comes by will persistence. When you are bit by the snake called will arrogance, and that poison spreads inside you as tiredness and self-inflicted boredom. Listen, the boredom or tiredness you feel, imagine in your life is whenever you deny the first principle of you, the I-ness, and its supremacy, its superconscious existence. Person who can cognize the first principle of your personal existence is superconsciousness and understand its implications in your day-to-day life, never gets tired, bored. He is intensely excited about everything. Everything.
Principle that will not never allow your inspiration to drain out. When you understand the first person, the first principle of you is Paramashiva, when you understand that the peak, like your real identity in you is Paramashiva, then endless possibilities in life open up to you and you start manifesting your peak capability. Such an amazing revelation today, and literally Swamiji has revealed to all of us about what is that exact principle we need to manifest in order to have achieved and tap into our peak potential. And today we've all learned about super-determinism and a lot more. Hope all of you enjoyed your day today, and we thank all of you for taking your time and joining with us.
And with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's sessions. We thank each and every single one of you that have joined with us today and being here. How was the sessions for all of you? How did you all enjoy today's day? Can I request all of you to share it here in the chat? So thank you so much for joining. And tomorrow, the sessions will be starting again at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow we are going to be having the darshan of Bhagavan Vrishabharudha Murti and Apatuttarana Murti forms of Paramashiva. We are going to be learning about what is pain, what are the different types of pain, and how to be liberated from pain and suffering. So make sure anyone, especially someone who has been through a really tough time, who is going through something really painful in their life, please, please, please invite them. Understand, Swamiji has even made this program completely free of cost, just so that everyone can benefit. Nothing becomes an obstacle for them. So make sure you invite them. There are so many people who are even going to the extent of even committing suicide because they're not able to handle that pain and suffering inside. Take a few minutes, reach out to everyone that you know and help them to just come and join the program tomorrow so they can sit with you and attend the program. They're going to be really, really benefited. Make sure you're attending the full day tomorrow as we are going to be doing processes that will help us to heal from pain and from suffering. Thank you so much for joining. With this, we come to the conclusion of today's day. Let's now conclude with the program. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Paduka Arpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you all, Nityanandam. Nityanandam.